Welcome back, folks, and today we got the Filmation cartoon Webstor and Evil Lynn. These figures look so good. First off, we're going to take a look at the package. The Evil Master of Escape for Webstor, and for Evil Lynn, the Evil Warrior Goddess. God damn, she's looking good. Both of these figures are, to be honest, I gripped these up off of eBay real quick. Let's take a look at the back of the box. All right here we got, as seen on The Cat and the Spider. Well, Webstor ends up taking that shit. He done pissed Tila and her little cat friend the hell off. And then down here we got, includes, I'm gonna say this word wrong, Grammalican statue. And then below that, twisting the powerful positions. On Evil Lynn's box we got, as seen in the shaping staff, where we got King Randor crying like a bitch in the corner. And then below that we got, press the shaping staff in hand. And then twisting the powerful battle positions. They gotta fill the back of the box with something, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, let's check out the mini comic, The Shape of Vengeance. To make a long story short, we got Skeletor, Webstor, and Evil Lynn out on a mission and shit in the Crystal Sea in search of this magical weapon, the shaping staff, to materialize. And with zero pace, and Skeletor sees that shit and grips that shit right up. And the first thing he does is turn to Webstor and turn him into a Grammacan, or however you say that shit, but basically a feline warrior. So he ends up sending Webstor on a special mission to go steal this statue that's imprisoned in the cat people's deity so he can take control of that shit. And Webstor, like a good lackey, goes in there and gets that shit done. So once they got the statue, Evil Lynn summons the cat deity, which comes out like the genie from Aladdin and shit. And they use that big ass beast to start fucking shit up in the Eternian villages. So of course, after shit pops off, He-Man and his hating ass crew roll up in there to shut that shit down. But right before they can start doing shit, Evil Lynn starts popping off at the mouth and ends up turning all He-Man's crew into bugs, which shocked the shit out of He-Man. He's like, what has this bitch done? So right in the nick of time, he ends up blocking all that power she was shooting at him and reflects that shit on her ass and turns her into a frog. So then he takes the shaping staff and then turns Skeletor into a bitch-ass butterfly. He flies away. Then he turns his crew back to normal. They end up giving the shaping staff to Orko so he can end up sending that cat deity back into that statue. So after they end up saving the day, they end up shipping off the shaping staff to Trala to keep that shit safe. And then He-Man and his crew end up grubbing on some good-ass food and reflect on how forgiveness is more powerful than vengeance. And back at Skeletor's crib, Skeletor and Evil Lynn, they just saw this shit because they ass is still a butterfly and a frog. Ain't too much to say about that story. Nice and simple, just like the cartoon. Let's take a look at these figures. And right out the box, I am not disappointed at all. Look at this shit right here. Starting off with Webstor. He's got them legs. My man never skips leg day. Looking good right there. Working our way up to the vest. Everything looks good with that. Nice and simple. No wrist gauntlets on his ass whatsoever. And then that fucking face. Oh, he looks so pissed the fuck off. I love how they got the little beady eyes on him and shit. He is focused. He is ready to fight. And that hook in his hand, we're going to get into that in a minute. But right here, Evil Lynn, god damn, she's looking fine. Right there with them nice thighs on her ass, working our way up. That redone over torso. The arms is on point. And then that beautiful fucking face. Oh, they got that shit on the money. Them eyebrows is on point. Let's shine a little light on that shit. You see that shit, folks? It looks damn good. They did a good job. This one in particular, though, she got that lazy eye going on. They fucked my shit up. But other than that, I'm satisfied. Even Skeletor, he's satisfied. Throwing up the heart and shit. My man is in love back there. Great job on the front. Let's check out the back. Right there, that back right there. Thick ass thighs on that motherfucker. And then working our way up to that backpack right there. I love how they keep it nice and simplified. The string stays all up in there. We're going to cover that in a little bit. And then moving over there to the head right there. Oh, I'm loving them spikes. Nice and simple, right to the point, just like the cartoon. And then right here with Evil Lynn, thick ass thighs with that badunkadunk on her ass. Working our way up the back. Oh, I love how they just expose all that back meat right there. It's looking damn good. Then she's pimping it and shit with that flipped up collar. And then last but not least, that nice headpiece on her ass. Perfect and look just like the Filmation cartoon. Skeletor over here dying and shit for a piece of Evil Lynn. Oh, he wants it so bad. But folks, they did a damn good job on both of these figures. I cannot complain. But let's take a look at these weapons. Right there, she got the shaping staff and she got her nice little wand and shit. And then right there is that crazy named cat right there, the statue and shit. I like it. I like that shit a lot. I love they always give us these extra pieces. Right here, starting with Evil Lynn. Now, there's something that's just bothering me about this shit. Something that they fucked up. Something that they missed out. The perfect opportunity on. And let's fix that up, folks. Right there, the cape. The cape that they showed right on the box art. The cape that they showed right in the mini comic. Why couldn't they do it? Well, folks, I did it for your ass right there. And I'm going to show you where to get that shit. Because this cape is perfect. Look how that shit fits right on the body. Goes right underneath that collar right there. It looks like it was made for this one right here. And folks, let me tell you, it pretty much was. I was shocked to find this shit. I'm going to show you where I got it right now. Right here on eBay, the Cape Master. He is the master of capes. Anything you need cape related, he got that shit for your ass for all these old ass figures. And right here, the Evil Lyn cape he made for the vintage version. Well, come to find out, that shit works for the Filmation version too. It's perfect. Oh, I cannot believe how good this worked out. And he got plenty. So many capes, $10 plus what, $5 shipping or whatnot. That's a small price to pay for perfection, folks. I mean, Mattel should have got that shit right the first time. Skeletor proves that shit. I love this shit right here. Look at that goddamn cape while she's posing with the shaping staff. It's perfect. Mattel, you dropped the ball on this bitch right here. Let me tell you. And the Cape Master's ready to pick that shit up and just start shooting 3 throws all day because I expect his ass to sell a bunch of these bitches right here. Now it's time to compare her ass to the other Evil Lyns in the line. And oh my God, look at that ugly shit on the left and on the right. There's no comparison. I mean, yes, the legs look a little similar, but I don't know, to me, the Evil Lyn in the middle, she's just looking nice, a little bit thicker. And then working up at the torso, them ones on the left and the right, I don't know what the fuck you want to call that shit. They just butt ugly. I do not like it. Get that shit out of here. Same thing with this one. You know, they tried their best, you know what I mean, to make it look like the vintage line, but this shit right here, this ugly bitch right here, that's gotta go. There's no comparison. This is my definitive Evil Lyn. Let's get this shit out of here. And there it is, folks. I love the way she looks. Now it's time to show you her ass with the shirt off and shit. And right there, yeah, she got a nice little halter top on. But you know what? If you want to take a little bit of goof off and rub that shit off, you'll have a bare-breasted Evil Lyn. I didn't have time to do it right now, but rest assured, that shit is possible. Now right here, folks, we're going to move on to Webstor and be comparing the two. You know, I got plus and minuses for each one. I'm kind of in favor of Webstor's vest and shit, but even though the simple one is growing on me just on the front part. And then between the two faces, oh, I just love the beady eyes on the new Webstor. While the other one's got a more, you know what I'm saying, crazy ass looking face. This one just looks like he's just ready just to fuck you up. And that one, I like how he got all 4 of his teeth out. I've been used to this one for a while, but I'm really liking the new one. And then between the 2 hooks right there, the other one looks like, you know what I'm saying, it'll get the job done better. The regular one, but that Filmation one is sharp. Right here on the back though, oh, them spikes right here on the Filmation one look good. That one, I always liked it, but now that I got a new version, I'm really digging that head. And then between the 2 backpacks, Mattel really did their thing on this one. Why the fuck couldn't they fit all that string in that big ass backpack? I don't know. You know what I mean? They wanted to keep it like the vintage one, whatever. But the other one is far superior. Looking at this shit right here, you can see that the string is the same length on both of the asses. Shockingly, I didn't think it was going to be. I thought the other one was going to be longer. All that string fit in that little ass backpack. Hands down, the Filmation got that shit all day. Both hooks work perfectly. I don't got no problem with that. But all in all, I'm kind of in favor of the Filmation one. I like that the string is orange. It definitely stands out when they just hang in there and shit. If I was to combine these 2 figures together, I would definitely take that backpack and put it on the other Webstor's ass. It just works better. Right there, you can see how you can just crank that shit up and it stays in place. While with this one, you gotta hook the cord around it, do a little, you know what I'm saying, finagling and shit to get that shit to work. But that shit right there, flawless. Great job on that, Mattel. Y'all should have did that shit from the start. And look at that shit. I pull it down and it stays right in place. All in all, folks, both of these figures is a great addition to the Filmation line. With this Evil Lyn right here, the only thing they did is they forgot the cape. And then with the Webstor, I'm happy with what I got. But the only thing they fucked up with was not giving us that cape. I highly recommend y'all pick up that cape for y'all Evil Lynn while supplies last, because it's worth it. You want that shit to look right? Her ass needs a cape. Enough said on that. Skeletor's happy. Skeletor's left hanging and shit. Maybe we could do something about that. Oh shit, what the fuck is going on here? Oh my God. It looks like Skeletor done got his socks blown off and shit. He is chilling right there strapped up to the table while Evil Lynn is taking care of his ass. Webstor don't want to see that shit. Oh my goodness. That's how they get down at Snake Mountain. Skeletor's a freak, and so is Evil Lynn. Oh my God, folks. Yes, I can honestly say I love this Evil Lynn. You know what I mean? She's a badass bitch right here. And I highly recommend both of these figures. And I gotta tell you, so does Skeletor's ass. Look at him. Thanks for watching, folks. And if you like what you saw, do my ass a favor and drop me a like. Subscribe to the channel while you're at it. It ain't gonna hurt you, is it? Come on now. Go ahead and hit the button. I know you have to hit the button. Hit that goddamn button, drop a like. All right, I'm out of here.